A long time ago, in a small village near a tall mountain, there lived a poor stone cutter. Every day he worked hard under the hot sun, breaking big rocks into smaller pieces. He used his simple tools, a hammer and chisel, and though his job was difficult, he earned enough to buy food and keep a roof over his head. But sometimes the stonecutter felt unhappy. He often looked at the lives of others and thought, "Why can't I have more? Why can't I be someone important?" One day, as he was working on the mountain, he saw a rich merchant passing by. The merchant was dressed in fine clothes and rode in a beautiful carriage. Servants walked beside him, holding umbrellas to keep him cool. The stonecutter stopped working and stared at the scene with envy. "How lucky that man is," he said to himself. "He doesn't have to work under the hot sun or struggle like me. I wish I could be rich and live a life of comfort." To his surprise, a mysterious voice answered, "Your wish is granted." Suddenly, the stonecutter became a rich merchant. He wore expensive clothes, sat in a grand carriage, and had many servants to obey his every command. At first he was very happy. He thought, "This is the life I've always wanted." But soon he noticed something. Even with his wealth, he couldn't escape the heat of the sun. No matter how many servants held umbrellas, the sun's rays still made him sweat. Frustrated, he thought, "The sun is much more powerful than me. I wish to be the sun." The mysterious voice replied, "Your wish is granted." The stonecutter became the sun. He shone brightly in the sky, giving light and warmth to the world. He felt powerful as he watched people seek shelter from his heat. But after some time, a large, dark cloud appeared and blocked his rays. "What is this?" he thought. "This cloud can stop me from shining. The cloud must be stronger than the sun. I wish to be the cloud." Again the voice said, "Your wish is granted." Now, the stonecutter was a big dark cloud. He covered the sky and brought heavy rain to the land below. Rivers overflowed and fields were flooded. The stonecutter felt powerful, knowing he could control the weather. But soon he noticed something unmovable: the mountain. "No matter how much I rain, the mountain doesn't move," he thought. "The mountain is the most powerful thing in the world. I wish to be the mountain." The voice granted his wish once more. The stonecutter became the mighty mountain, standing tall and unshakable. He was happy, thinking nothing could be stronger than him. But one day, he felt something sharp cutting into his side. "What is this?" he wondered. Looking down, he saw a stonecutter chipping away at the rocks with a hammer and chisel. At that moment, he realized a great truth. The stonecutter, with his simple tools and hard work, was shaping the mountain itself. He closed his eyes and said, "I understand now. I don't need to be anyone else. I wish to be a stonecutter again." The mysterious voice replied, "Your wish is granted." The stonecutter returned to his old life, but now he was content. He understood that true happiness doesn't come from being someone else. It comes from appreciating who you are and the value of your own efforts. From that day on, the stonecutter worked with a smile, knowing he was already as powerful as he needed to be. Today we learned some new words through this story. Remember, learning English can be enjoyable when practiced regularly. Keep listening, learning, and growing.